Well, tonight, a convicted sex offender is back behind bars after raping an 8-year-old girl. 60-year-old James Malone was the boyfriend of the victim's grandmother. The little girl told police she had been repeatedly raped since she was just 5 years old. Local 24 News reporter Caitlin McCarthy spoke with the Memphis Child Advocacy Center about how to help your kids if they're being sexually abused. Caitlin.
Richard, it's a tough conversation to have with your kids, but the Child Advocacy Center says you have to have the conversations with your kids anyway, so they know how to come to you if they are victims of a pedophile. Sex offenders are in and around every neighborhood. Some of them just haven't been caught. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services reports a little over 9% of kids nationally will be sexually abused. Beryl White of Memphis Child Advocacy says it's much higher in Shelby County.
It's estimated that about 20% of kids will be sexually abused by the time they're 18 in some way in Shelby County.
White says conversation is key, which can start at an early age and be as simple as explaining to a child the proper names of their body parts and what is not to be touched, like the swimsuit area.
With little kids, you want to teach little kids the proper name for their body parts. You want to make sure that they're not ashamed to say those names.
White says shame can prevent these kids from coming forward, and the sexual predators can seemingly hide in plain sight.
They tend to do things to build trust and rapport with kids and to build trust and rapport oftentimes with parents as well.
One of the resources to see if a registered sex offender lives near you is the TBI website. You can key in your address and a map of the offenders near you will come up. While sexual abuse can be a difficult conversation with anyone, it's critical for young minds to understand sexual boundaries.
The more you have those open conversations about sexual boundaries, the more likely your kids are going to be able to come to you, even if there is a threat of some kind.
And White tells me the program Stewards for Children is a great training course for parents and adults to prevent and recognize child sexual abuse. We'll have a list of resources you can use on our website at localmemphis.com. Reporting live in the studio tonight, Caitlin McCarthy, Local 24 News.
All right.